Climbing the WTA rankings, I unleashed booming serves and relentless ground strokes, and by 2023, I captured my first Grand Slam at the Australian Open. She was just 6 years old, holding a racket bigger than her dreams, but Aryna Sabalenka wasn't here to play. She was here to fight, to dominate, to win. Born in Minsk, Belarus in 1998, Aryna's fire lit up tennis courts long before the world knew her name. Trained by her father, Sergei, whose sudden passing in 2019 devastated her, Aryna turned grief into power. She climbed the WTA rankings, powered by booming serves and relentless ground strokes. The world was watching, and she didn't blink. By 2023, Sabalenka had arrived. She captured her first Grand Slam at the Australian Open, defeated Elena Rybakina, reached the semis of Wimbledon and Roland Garros, and nearly took the US Open, only to be halted by Coco Gauff. But in January 2024, redemption came full circle. She defended her Australian Open title, becoming the first woman to win back-to-back AO titles in over a decade. And then she conquered New York. In an emotional US Open final, she took down hometown favorite Jessica Pegula. Tears streamed down her face as she held the trophy high. "Never give up on your dream," she told the crowd, her voice shaking with joy and pain. But glory doesn't come without scars. In March 2024, Aryna was hit with an unthinkable tragedy. Her former partner, ex-NHL star Konstantin Koltsov, died by suicide. Heartbroken, Sabalenka played on in Miami. She smashed her racket. She wept in silence, and she vanished from the press. In her words, "My heart was broken." Later, she admitted she shouldn't have played at all. The pain was too raw. But this is Aryna Sabalenka. She doesn't run. She resets. Weeks later, she returned. Healed? No, but focused. She won the Cincinnati Open. Then came her most emotional moment of the year, lifting the US Open trophy, not just for herself, but for the people she lost. Off the court, Aryna's had to navigate a minefield of controversy. As a Belarusian, she faced constant pressure to speak on politics she wanted no part of. Her stance was clear. "I don't support war. I'm not political. I'm just a tennis player." She skipped press conferences when the questions crossed the line. Critics were loud, but Aryna stayed louder, with her racket. And then came 2025. She nearly clinched a historic third straight Australian Open title. But in a heartbreaking final against Madison Keys, she lost in 3 epic sets. She hid her face under a towel, then stood up, smiled, and said, "Next time, I'll play better." That's Aryna. No excuses, just fire. In 2025, she's already captured titles in Brisbane, Miami, and Madrid. Her game, sharper than ever. Her confidence, unshakable. And her goals, bigger than the headlines. She's not just a powerhouse. She's a warrior. A woman who turned heartbreak into headlines, grief into greatness, and pain into power. At just 26, Aryna Sabalenka isn't done writing her story. She's only turning the page. If you think tennis is just a game, Aryna Sabalenka will prove you wrong. Her journey is a testament to resilience, passion, and the will to rise again and again. Smash that like button, subscribe for more powerful sports stories, and tell us in the comments, where do you rank Aryna among the tennis greats?